Shalom. I'm going to give all praises, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone, and peace and salutation to all the brothers out there pushing this word in truth and sincerity with charity, and peace and salutation to all the brothers and sisters that have been scattered to the four corners of the earth to behave and look like the other nations. Shalom. This is the brother Debaria, and I'm entitled this lesson, Believe Only the Prophecies. Believe only the prophecies. And I'm going to start off with, as you can see right here in the picture, it says Fox News really aired a clip of Ukrainians with cardboard guns. And we know that they're going to be doing all kinds of propaganda and all this stuff, actors and crisis actors and all that, to push out their agenda, But ultimately, man, this is all prophecy, man, Okay? All right, this is Matthew 24 and verse 6. It says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, so that ye be not troubled." No, it says, "See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." You see? So all this scuffling and wars and rumors of wars that are happening, right? This is all part of prophecy, you see? But the end is not yet. All right? This is only the beginning of what we can call the end. You see? Because we know that the end will be very much more near to us when the charagma is in full effect. You see? Okay? It says, verse 7 says, "For nations shall rise against nation, and kingdoms against kingdoms, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these things are the beginning of sorrows." You see? All right? We're because Jacob's trouble has to come to pass. All right? Armageddon. All right? The full push. All right, for the RFID chip, when they digitalize the system, they roll out their one world currency. When I was growing up, I always used to call Revelation 13 and 16 the one money scripture, because I knew that the only way that you can get the whole world to not be able to buy and sell at your power or your will is to have one form of currency, of global currency. You see? It says Revelations 13 and 16, it says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." You see? Which that brings me to this article right here. It says, "The end of ATMs in Australia. Thousands of cash machines are removed across the country as banks go digital." You see? Because eventually, all right, they're going to kill the dollar. They're going to crash. The system is going to be broken, man. They're going to crash the system. The bubble is going to pop. All right, so they can have a reasoning, right behind pushing the charagma, man. That's a major prophecy, right? And that's why we ought to only believe the prophecies, because as you can see on the one picture, man, they had the fake guns, man. They had the crisis actors, you know, the what was that called? What's that word? Um, those people, actors, basically, you know. So you got to believe what you watch too, man. When you believe what you, Salaki, you gotta watch what you believe, man. Be careful what you believe, what you watch, man. You know, because we're coming into a time where people can create any kind of video they want, edit videos, you know, to get you to believe something. Oh, here, I'll show you video proof. You watch it, you believe it, but it's still all fake. That's why we ought to focus on the prophecies that are written in the scriptures, man. We ought to look for those things. The RFID microchip, the rumors of wars, Armageddon, Jacob's trouble, the coming together of the tribes, the prophesying on the corners. These things are the things that are relevant, man, that are important, that we ought to be focused on. Everything else is a distraction, propaganda, probably disinformation, and even if it is a real, true information, all right, it still may be a distraction. You know, it's let me see. Let me read a little bit on here. It says, as Australian banks continue to focus on digital transactions for customers, ATMs and bank branches are disappearing across the country, according to new data. The analysis revealed close to 460 bank branches have shut down across the nation in recent years, and dating back to 2020, approximately 3,800 previously active ATMs have been removed, man. And everything that's happening in Australia is a blueprint for what's going to happen in the other nations, and here in America, the great daughter of Babylon, you know. It says right here in Revelation 16 and 16, it says, and he gathered them together into one place, called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon, man. You see? These things are the things that we ought to be looking for and focused on and prophesying on, man. You know? Because all the while everyone is partying and trying to so-called live their life, man. Okay, the wicked is making their moves, man. Right? And that's why it's important for the hopeful elect, man, to stay focused on them things that pertain to salvation, man. You see? The prophecies being one of them. Right? Believe only the prophecies. All right? That are written in this book. Okay? It says, and I'll probably close it out with this. Let me see. It says, this is Second Thessalonians 2 and 7. It says, Second Thessalonians 2 and 7 says, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work, only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. You see? All right? So we ought to stay focused on these prophecies, man, because this work that we're doing, man, all right, is of the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and this is how this evil system, this man, the wicked is being taken down. Okay? And until the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai lets him or stops him, we are to focus on these prophecies. We are to focus on trying to please the Father to the best of our abilities. We are to believe only the prophecies, because that's why I came back to this picture so you can see the prop guns, man, because there's a lot of avenues and a lot of possibility for disinformation, man, for things that are false, man. So we ought to focus on the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which is this word, so that we don't get distracted or caught, all right, and entangled in some web of some madness, man, and stay focused on the true and two, which is the prophecies of these books, man, and deliverance of our souls, man. Okay. So with that, I hope this was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Kabodash, that belongs to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And peace and salutation to all the brothers out there pushing this word in truth and sincerity with charity. Shalom.